The story of West Fraser Angelina Lumber, which we'll refer to as the mill, began in 2017 when a small group of local dedicated businessmen and women had a vision to create economic opportunity and growth for Lufkin, Angelina County, and the surrounding area. The realization of that vision and the mill that grew from it was acquired by West Fraser Inc., the largest manufacturer of lumber products in North America, in 2021. The West Fraser Angelina lumber manufacturing operation has the capacity to produce up to 333 million board feet of the finest southern yellow pine dimension lumber anywhere in the region. The mill employs an average of 190 team members and operates safely and efficiently on a production schedule of 8 to 10 hour shifts, 5.5 days a week. The mill purchases over 900,000 tons of logs annually from the area, averaging more than 130 truckloads a day, 5 to 6 days a week. The process begins when the truckloads of logs come across the scales and weighs in. Loads proceed to the massive, bright yellow 45-ton Fulgham crane where they're unloaded in one single bite. The conversion process begins with the crane operator moving logs from the stored pile to the infeed deck and singulated at the stem feeder. Logs transition through a high-speed debarker that peels bark from the logs much like a pencil sharpener at a rate of 10 logs a minute. That bark is captured, processed, and sold as a value-added residual product. Each log is then optically scanned for diameter and length using technology to optimize the log lengths. The mill utilizes the most current, state-of-the-art optimization systems available, including 3D scanners and analytical software to ensure the most value and the least waste is maximized from every log through the process. Each log is profiled in the system to create computerized images, market values are entered, and the optimizer crunches the data, selecting the best solution to process the log for maximum value. The process takes a round, cut-to-length log and squares it up into a cant, and breaks it down into rough green boards. This precise curve sawing technology increases overall productivity, recovery, and quality while reducing process waste. The rough green lumber is again scanned and trimmed to length before being automatically sorted by length, width, and thickness into one of 55 sorter bins before transitioning to an automated package stacker. At the package stacker, 1.5-inch stacking sticks are placed between each layer of like-dimensioned rough green lumber. The green packs are stacked and ready to go into one of the two continuous drive kilns, or what we refer to as CDKs, or the one batch kiln. The stacks of green lumber go into the kilns at 50 to 60% moisture content. The slow drying process is precisely controlled, allowing the lumber to dry in a manner that prevents warping or cracking and meets the Southern Pine Inspection Bureau standard of less than or equal to 19% moisture content. The process takes approximately 30 hours at a temperature near 220 degrees Fahrenheit. Each of the CDKs is dry-fired, burning a mixture of green and dry sawdust, and the heated air is forced through the kiln. The batch kiln is fired using natural gas as the fuel source. As the lumber dries, the excess water or condensate is captured, the pH is adjusted, and it's piped to the city of Lufkin where it's treated and becomes part of the city's potable water supply. Again, an emphasis on no waste and a benefit to the community. The dry lumber re-enters the planer mill side of the operation where it is unstacked and the stacking sticks captured for reuse. Each board is then individually processed through a high-speed 4-head USNR planer machine. The planer machine planes or smooths the 4 sides of the board in a single pass ensuring each board has a smooth surface of uniform width and thickness before it passes through the transverse high grader. The THG scans, grades, and stamps each board at a rate of 190 pieces of lumber a minute. Finished lumber is trimmed automatically to its final length and sorted in sorter bins by grade, length, width, and thickness. The next transition takes the lumber from the sorter to a package maker and final strapping. The finished packs are warehoused and ready to be loaded on trucks and off to our customers, primarily in the Texas market. Byproducts or residuals of the lumber manufacturing process include bark used for mulch, chips used to make paper and wood pellets, sawdust used for boiler and burner fuel sources, and shavings used for animal bedding and wood pellets. No waste. Maintenance is performed at the mill between shifts and on weekends. Millwrights, electricians, and machine operators perform preventative maintenance on equipment or fix any breakdowns, and saw filers change saw blades and chipping knives. Each shift has 5 millwrights, 2 electricians, and 1 controls technician assigned to fix any breakdowns. The West Fraser Angelina vision is to be the best through our constant pursuit of excellence. In all processes, we strive for a culture grounded first in the safety and health of our teammates, complete compliance with environmental and other regulatory requirements, unquestioned integrity in all that we do, respect and value of the individual contributions of all employees, happy customers by delivering great customer service and quality products. The West Fraser Angelina Mill has become a significant and important economic driver not only to the neighboring community but the entire Piney Woods region by providing direct employment and many indirect benefits. West Fraser Angelina believes strongly in supporting the community through active participation in local events and contributions to educational and deserving charitable organizations, demonstrating the devotion of our team members to the communities where we live, work, and raise our families now and for generations to come.